Hello, my noble band of outlaws. Outlaw Samurai coming at you live from the kitchen. Now, you may be wondering, what am I doing with a pot, a couple of bowls, and a large fistful of seasonings? Well, we gonna make fried chicken. Like I promised, last time I did a live stream, but shit got in my way with plumbers and everything. Probably shouldn't. Let's get started, shall we?
I didn't do it. We can come back with that.
Alright. First, we got them chicken legs. Now you may be wondering what is in the red bowl, and that is used oil. The reason it's used oil is because this was the oil I used for the test batch, and I didn't want to throw away good oil. So first, we'll pour it into our pot. Now, it's very important that the oil gets nice and hot, 355 degrees in fact, and we'll be frying for 12 minutes. So honestly, if I'm being truthful, when I made the test batch in the much smaller pan, because the test batch was my first time making fried chicken, I will say that it went over a little better than I was expecting. Now, you may be thinking, Outlaw, that's not enough oil to fry the chicken. And you're right. And the reason I say chicken instead of chicken is because I have watched a shit ton of dog videos, and the dog word for chicken is chimikin, so I'm just using it interchangeably. Now, while that is heating up, still very, very cold. And do not worry, I have more. But the reason I'm heating up this oil right now is because it's easier for oil to regain heat than it is to get heat in the first place. It's the same as when you add cold water to boiling water. It cools the water down, but then it can regain heat much quicker since it's already hot.
Why did you do that?
I said there's a glare in the camera. Now, what are we going to fry our chicken in? Flour.
Well, I would have had to blend it.
But not just any flour. I'm not some poor dumb white boy that don't know what he's doing. I'm a poor dumb white boy that knows how to season shit.
Don't use that language.
Right. And this time I will also be adding salt and black pepper to the seasoning mix. Now, since we're going to be frying about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or so legs, it's very important that you have enough egg wash and flour. And you have to egg wash, then flour again before you fry, to ensure an extra crispy skin. And we got our good meat thermometer right here that we will be using to get a gauge on temperature. That oil's already heating up nice, so yes.
You can prepare that.
Let's turn it up a little more. All right.
Where'd them shorts come from?
My dresser.
Or are they underpants?
They're shorts. They just don't have pockets. Now, I'm going to roughly
Yeah.
I forgot how fast vegetable oil conducts heat. Faster than water, actually. Fun fact. But I think 6 eggs should be more than plenty to make enough egg wash for 8 chicken legs. Now, there is something I have discovered through complete accidental trial and error, is that you can actually make some kind of weird dough-like substance with eggs and flour. So we may or may not end up with some hush puppies to go along with this, or at least some very improvised redneck hush puppies. Now, while our oil is heating, we shall now stick this thermometer back into the thing to see if it's heating up well. If the thermometer don't work well, there's an old trick that Outlaw Granny in the background taught me. Take just a little bit, mind you, of water and let it drop into the pot. If you hear it sizzling, that means the oil's ready. And it got that good sizzle going. That means we're going to add more of the cold oil.
Who taught you that?
You did?
I did?
Yes.
I don't remember.
Now, the reason I'm being so generous in pouring the oil in is because there's another fun fact you should know. Is that you can actually reuse old oil that you fried stuff in up to 4 times. So even after this use, if I wanted to, I could store the oil back in here and use it 4 more times. Now, I will not be able to have as much of a shelf life on it. This will only last about maybe another 3-4 months. But I'll more than likely be doing a lot more fried chicken or making a lot more fried food, so it don't really matter to me. Now we put the thermometer back into the oil. Make sure you do not touch the bottom of the pan or it will throw off your heating measurement. Alright, that cooled the oil down quite a substantial bit, so we're going to have to wait for that to reheat. But in the meantime, we can put together our frying seasonings. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That is absolutely true.
Yeah. 1 extra egg for good measure. Now, not only is this a good means of making a batter, but this also makes your eggs fluffier when you use it.
Julie, my...
Everyone, remember, everything I'm doing, I learned from her.
Well, her doesn't know much.
Now we wish the eggs together.
And you're not very smart.
I'll show you not very smart. Now, them eggs are...
Because if you was very smart...
That's the lazy way. I do it my way.
This is better.
I don't need them to be like an omelet, whatever. I just need them mixed together and incorporated. Now, just blam the. You can tell I am not actually measuring this shit. Which is probably something, in retrospect, you should do. But I have learned to estimate from her.
Why are you blaming me for everything?
Because you're the one who taught me how to cook, so I can blame you for everything.
Yeah, and I wish I never done it.
Alright. There, that should be enough flour to make it nice and tasty. Now, if I was just some ordinary white boy, I would just fry it as is. But no, we must add seasoning to the mix. Okay. I am myth busting the old myth that white boys don't season shit. Of course, I'm also redneck, so rednecks also season shit.
You got black pants under them.
No, that's my underwear poking through. Now, we add the salt. That's not enough salt. I ain't drinking any of your
That much.
No, it's not. I need ratios to flour.
That's
I know what I'm doing. She's always saying, you put too much seasoning in shit when she's not going to eat it.
because it's too much in it.
Now,
I get a hold of doorbell stuff that has too much, and I throw it out.
now keep in mind, there's going to be about 4 different types of pepper in this, y'all. There's black pepper, lemon pepper,
Not too many peppers.
white pepper, of course, red pepper, onion powder, poultry seasoning,
That onion powder is terrible.
chili powder, and Italian seasoning. Remember, if your flour is still white, you haven't put enough seasoning in it.
I didn't teach you that.
Now, that I learned from watching black guys cook on YouTube. Now, we're going to check the heat of the oil.
I'm leaving.
Oh, yeah. That needle jumping real nice.
Your legs match your pants.
There we go.
Bless you.
Hey, remember, if you're not sneezing from your own seasoning, you haven't put enough in there.
Who taught you that?
I don't know. I just made that up on the spot. Now, for the Jamaican. The reason I put the Jamaican over here on the dishwasher is to keep it away from the ants. Now, first we egg wash the chicken, making sure we cover the Jamaican. Then we flour the Jamaican. Then we egg wash again. Then we flour again. Egg wash for a second time. And before I drop these in with my hands, this time it's going to be with the tongs. Now there's an important thing that you must remember, and that is never overcrowd your pot. In this pot, we can put about 4 chicken legs, which will be cooking for 12 minutes. Wow. Now, I did set the timer for 15 minutes, but that is to take into consideration prepping the second set of legs. Now make sure you get that nice and covered, y'all. You won't be that one dude at the barbecue that everyone says can't season for that, can't cook food. Now, as you can see, my hands are completely covered in mud. And we will then now, can I heat up this a little bit? Don't be afraid to use the egg wash as a means of washing off your hands, so to speak. Now, we got 4 more Jamaican legs. I'm just going to set them in the egg wash. Now, some of y'all may be wondering, Outlaw Samurai, what made you decide to make fried chicken all of a sudden? You don't really do a lot of cooking segments on your show. The reason I don't really do a lot of cooking is because I don't really like the way the kitchen is set up for filming. just not conclusive to good filming environment.
If you don't like cooking, why did you learn it?
Because everything is stretched along here, and you can't see directly on what I'm doing.
No, I think I don't want to know.
Outlaw Granny in the background, as usual, doing commentary.
You might see my mistakes, and I don't want to.
Now, since we have a moment until this first half the batch of chicken is done, I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Oh, we got a viewer. Now, let's check the time, shall we? 10 minutes and 21 seconds until some delicious fried chicken. Now, obviously, we will need a platter to put the chicken on. The platter will be over here. The second reason I don't really make cooking videos is because of the small size of the kitchen. I'd rather be outside or, space where I can move freely and have everything at my fingertips. Plus, every year we have to deal with ants crawling around. So, there's that. But, ooh, I wish you could smell this chicken. It's so good smelling. It smells so good. Now, last time, I actually lost track of time with the test batch. And what happened was, it ended up being in the frying oil longer than I had wanted it to. But I will be right back. Now this here is Colonel Sanders fried chicken. This is a chicken wing, a chicken tender. And it is quite delicious. Right. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different spices in this. Now the poultry seasoning has a whole bunch of different shit mixed together. Let's see if I have cracked the elusive 11 herbs and spices that makes Colonel Sanders chicken so irresistible to my people. Now, since we have time, I feel the southerner in me coming out a little bit. we gonna make some good sweet tea. Now I wish I could make sun tea, but the sun ain't out. Won't be out long enough for me to make sun tea. It ain't hot enough outside. Now, I know some of y'all, you're gonna be asking, Outlaw, what is sun tea? That sounds like some kind of Lipton thing. And you'll be wrong. Sun tea, in its essence, is actually tea you make outside in the sunshine during summer and hot months. It is originally a southern thing to western thing. What you need to make sun tea is pretty simple. You'll need a glass jar, 4 or 5 large tea bags, water, and an ungodly hot summer day. And when you have all these things together, you wake up at the crack of dawn and set the jar out where it will be in direct sunlight all day long. Then, sometime around 5 or so in the afternoon to 8 o'clock at night, depending on how much sun you have and how hot the day is, you will have made sun tea. It's just as simple as that. You can also put some of your favorite ingredients in it, like lemon, lime. Like, well, the way Mama does it is she takes two or three limes and 2 or 3 lemons, slices them in half, washes them first, of course, slices them in half, and just drops them in as it brews all day. And I tell you what, it makes a tea so delicious that I would drink it by the gallon. Also, you do not add the sugar beforehand. You add it afterwards, or add it to your own cup as you see fit. Sun tea is meant to be brewed without sweetener in it. But since I don't have any sun tea with me, since I don't have time to make sun tea, we're just going to make regular old iced tea. Very important to keep track of the time. 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Ooh, yeah. Now, the reason you want so much oil in the pan is as the chicken cooks and gets done, it will actually float to the surface. This is a phenomenon that I witnessed during my month-long employment in the Walmart deli. Also, this is also a phenomenon I witnessed when I was at McDonald's and Freddie decided to drop a biscuit in the deep fryer. When it was done, it came floating back up to the surface, and I ate that. Now, as I said, you'll need this. I say 2 of these bags should be more than sufficient to make a gallon of sweet tea. The reason I'm putting some cold water in the bottom of this is to kind of just get the tea, kind of pre-activate the tea to make it brew faster. That smells so good.
Lordy. Lordy me.
Fun fact I have discovered is that even with cold water in the jug, the tea kind of brews the same. This is actually brewing, or the tea is actually releasing in cold water. "49 seconds. Now we need. I forgot. I set this to 15 minutes. So yeah, the chicken done. Oh lordy. Well, that's the thing that happened. But typically, you would let these drain over a paper towel. But I'm just going to let them sit on that plate and kind of marinate. Now, as we can hear, it's time to get our seasoning on. Second wash. Second fry. In the oil. Second wash. Second coat. In the oil. This time I'm only setting it for 13 minutes. Since it's pretty much already prepped. I don't have to give the 2 extra minutes for prep time. And in the wash. Back into flour. Take a little excess off. Into the oil. Into the wash. Into the flour. Back into the wash. Back into the flour. And into the oil. Now it should be pretty self-explanatory to say this, that you don't want to just pour this back into the bottle after you're finished with it. Hold on. Order for the tea's ready. Hot. Now, remember what I said about using the egg wash as kind of a hand washing thing. Now, Where did my revenue specialist? Now, as a means of not wasting all of our glorious mixture, we are going to attempt to make some kind of friable dough. So add the egg. Now, I'm going to wash my hands real quick. I shall be right back. I have returned. Now look at this, the beautiful dough.
You are a dope.
You laugh, but these are going to make some good, well, whatever they are, I'm going to deep fry them anyway.
First box that you got for the
I won't touch that picture. That picture is hot. Now, add a little more flour.
you know what?
Hmm.
That's plastic.
Yes, I know.
You don't want to put too lot of stuff in it.
Just boiling.
That you don't want.
It's not melted.
If you make a mess, you're gonna clean it up.
Yeah, I know.
Thank you. I don't. On second thought, it's not. It's not.
What?
It's big enough this way, but not.
Now, you want to make sure any dough you are going to attempt to fry, it's not liquidy. It will not end well for you. Now, check our time. There are 4 minutes left. We'll have more than enough time to make this into a fine, well, whatever it is. Work it together. All right. It's turning out very nicely. You need a little more flour. Now, I'm going to roll that off the hands a little bit. Now, for how long cook these. Honestly, I do not know. Now, there's work to do. Oh, our chicken ready. I will be right back. Now, oh Lordy be. Oh Lordy. You can't you can't buy quality like this. Now, I had to go and wash my hands because at the time I did not have this dough worked the way it needed to be in order for me to handle it with my hands. Now it's all nice and ready. So we're going to turn the heat off of our oil and start tidying up a bit. Now, the reason I turned the heat off the oil was because I do not want the oil to burn. It's a very important thing you must remember. Do not, under any circumstances, let your oil burn. Then it becomes unusable. Get our bit of the cutting board and our dough. Just want to roll it out. Roll it out. nice and shapely. Shaping now. If this works out, I may have either invented a new kind of spiced bread or rediscovered some ancient medieval recipe for this shit. Now, let's turn the heat back on. Some other heat's coming back on. We'll roll these. Ball. Hello, Granny. Mama,
What?
come here. Hey, armored sweatpants. Well, right now I'm making some sort of weird bread thing. But before, you missed all the good chimichurri. All that good fried chimichurri. Well, we are having Outlaw Granny judge whether these are good frying doughs and how well I made this improvised as hell dough. Come out here.
I never heard of frying dough.
You heard of donuts, right? It's the same principle. Now, will you come out here? Careful the extension cord.
Donuts, you always bake
Nice.
them.
Hey, the armored sweatpants says that my chicken look tasted. I ain't tasted it yet, armored sweatpants. I'm letting it kind of cool.
You gotta bake that.
No, you don't. You deep fry this. You can deep fry dough. It's done at carnivals and shit all the time.
I suggest you only do one of it to begin with. And then if you bake them, they're better.
But we have Outlaw Granny's opinion. Now, armored sweatpants, this is kind of a way of making a side dish to the fried chicken. Because these are actually made from the remnants of the egg wash and flour mixture. Note that, and don't ask me for precise measurements because I didn't measure a damn thing. Armored Sweatpants says hi, Outlaw Granny, with rose emoji.
Hi.
She says hi, Armored Sweatpants. I think I'll test fry this one because it's the biggest.
I would do the littlest.
All right, we'll do the littlest.
But I think you'd be better off to bake it.
We will see. Now then, for the grand testing, as it was. We're going to let that go for about 5 minutes. And see how well that turns out. All right, I'll cut up on. Yeah, I was going to do this Monday, but things got in my way. We're also having some sweet tea with our things, our chicken. What's up, Outlaw Armor? Hey, Gargoyle. I was gonna say, Gargoyle, you missed the beginning of the live stream where I was making some delicious homemade fried chicken. Right now, we are testing to see if my improvised as hell hush puppies are any good. These are made from the remnants of the egg wash and flour mixture as into not waste it.
Needs bake.
It don't need baked. They make fried donut. You fry donuts. You fry hush puppies. That's how they're traditionally made. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. I gotta fish out the tea bags from this. Why am I fishing out the tea bags, you may ask? Well, simply because I ripped the strings off of them and dropped them in there. Because I'm rather partial to very strong, to stupid strong tea.
You should squeeze it then.
I don't want to put
And throw the
that.
other.
Once you squeeze the tea bags, just throw them away. We have 3 minutes and 9 seconds left on our. Woo! Oh, say, that already formed a hardened out exterior after 2 minutes. Let us test to see if it's done in the middle though. I may have inadvertently. Oh yeah. That's some nice hard bread right there. I may have inadvertently found out how to make deep fried biscuits. I may have just invented deep fried biscuits, y'all. I like my hey Gago, my cats love rotisserie chicken. I like my coffee that way. My cats love any kind of chicken. I love any kind of chicken too, you guys. But I may have just inadvertently figured out how to make deep fried biscuits. Little doughy in the middle still.
They need to be cooked a little more.
They smell good. This is some good shit right here.
Not if it's not done.
Hey, Carl. You missed fried chicken.
What's Butch doing?
Sitting in there.
He's not doing anything?
Nope. And the red pepper is good, too.
Butch?
He's in there.
No, I don't want to.
Oh. Now we fill out. It's only 3 minutes to fry these things. Oh, that red pepper will hit you at the end.
Yeah. Can you bring your thing and kill all these bugs?
See, that red pepper, y'all, that hit you at the end there. Alright, so let's see here. As I said when I was making the chicken, you don't want to over.
Yeah.
They're killing some kind of bug or something over there.
That was more than that.
Well, that's because you kept walking by them, so you scattered them.
Yeah. Why are you not?
What are you doing?
Why are you not wanting to work? Technical difficulties, my noble outlaws. Well, 3 minutes will probably be too long at this point. I will be right back. Okay, I was hearing my phone ding like crazy just a little bit ago, and now I can't find the bloody thing.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah. While I was making the chicken, hush puppy, chicken and biscuits. Hush puppies? He's frying the dough. Here's good. Thank you for asking, Jessica. Yeah, I'm frying the dough. Of course, maybe not. At the moment, I'm trying to find where I did with my bloody phone. Because I've been hearing it, and I was going to use it to set the timer. Mama, call my phone.
Ah,
I won't borrow this. Alright. Upon borrowing Mama's phone, we're going to call mine to see where it is. I'm an idiot. I put it on top of the hot cocoa. Now, we will go to clock, timer, plus new, 3 minutes. Start. Alright, now that we have our timer, I don't have to keep going back over the microwave. Speaking of which. Alright. I'm going to let these go all the way through for the next 52 seconds. Okay. And no, these really aren't turning out to be hush puppies. It's more like a legit deep fried biscuit kind of thing. Which I may start doing this more often. Since the only ingredients in this dough are literally eggs, seasoning. Well, I guess you could say there's salt in it. Eggs, salt, flour, and a pinch of water. Like I said, y'all, you can't ask me for precise measurements because I was literally just making this shit off my ass. Yeah, Kiss Shout It Out Loud is my ringtone. Shout it, shout it, shout it out loud. Right. Ever since I watched the movie Scooby-Doo Kiss Rock City, I've loved the Kiss band. Whoopsie. Oh, well, just look at these. Look at the deliciousness. I may have inadvertently invented. I know I keep saying it, but I may have inadvertently invented the deep fried biscuit. And we're just going to pop the rest of these in here. I know that this isn't really sword-related content that I normally do, but it is kind of a different thing, I think. Did you make enough for Grandma and Grandpa? I would, but they won't eat it. For two reasons. One, I put red pepper in this, which Mama can't eat. And two, they already eat dinner. They eat a lot less than I do, so in order to kind of make it easier on them, I eat at different times than they do. Not to say if they want to try this, I'll stop them. I'll say if they want to try it, go right ahead. But because I like spicier foods and hotter foods, and I eat more than they do, I tend to eat at different times so it puts less stress on them. I saw Kiss in concert 3 times, once back in 1976, the Destroyer tour. Like I said, ever since I saw Kiss Rock City, I've liked Kiss. No, not Kiss Rock City. Scooby-Doo meets Kiss. But I'm not stopping them from eating any of this. It's just whether they want to or not. Now, how was I? Oh yes. Finishing up the sweet tea. Now because I'm making a whole gallon of this, I have to kind of sadly dilute the tea. And I know this isn't like my normal content, but tell me truthfully, do y'all want to see me do more cooking videos on my channel? Or cooking live streams as they were? Or not? Comment down below. Make sure you clean up your mess, LOL. Carl, Mama's already beat you to that. Telling me to clean up my mess and everything. But, just a minute here. Let's see. These are all just random ass sizes, but take a look at that there cross section. Now, if y'all want to see me do more cooking videos on the channel and in general outside of the regular sword stuff, let me know. In actuality, I have just recently I made a cutting video about me cutting poor man's tatami. You know, the rolled up newspaper thing soaked overnight. Yes, Gargoyle, I actually soaked something for once. But I had a means of soaking them, unlike the bamboo. Oh, yeah. Now, I know traditionally you're supposed to let shit like this drain to get, like, the oil out. But, honestly, there's not a lot of oil in these things. Good there, you know? Yeah, I enjoy all your content. You're an interesting character, to say the least, and I like you. I think if we lived near each other, we'd be pretty good pals. Thanks, Carl Ruger. Oh, did you ever look at those Master Force machete videos I posted for you? Or made your decision on whether you're going to buy one or not? You have a fun channel. Thanks, Robert Sweatpants. I know I keep walking off of camera, but I'm still in the same room, just to let y'all know. Now, I'm going to get something out of the fridge, and I want y'all's honest opinion. If we were going off of looks alone, KFC's chicken or my chicken, looks alone, you ain't tasted either one, which would you choose? I'll give you a few minutes. I did see those Master Force vids. I haven't bought one yet, considering it though. Nice cutting stand you made. Thanks, Gargoyle. What was I going to say? Did you not see the part where I was practicing such incredible safety? I'm saying, you know it's redneck when you just grab butter out of the fridge. Put some butter on this. I'm sure your chicken's like actual chicken, not KFC. Thanks. I was like, I don't know how the chicken tastes yet. I know these taste the bar. Like, damn. But if you want to know the seasonings I used in this, as he just continuously loads his arms full of them, I used Italian seasoning, poultry seasoning, chili powder, lemon pepper, which I need to buy more of, garlic powder, which I need to buy more of, white pepper, onion powder, red pepper, salt. Where'd it go? I know I had that damn. I also use black pepper, but I can't find my black pepper. Fried anything is awesome. I agree, Armored Sweatpants. Fried chicken. Can't go wrong with deep fried biscuits slathered in butter. Yep. I hope I'm not making any of y'all envious or hungry at the moment, because I am hungry. The best part is that instead of just throwing the eggs and the flour away after making the fried chicken, this gives you a means of making a side dish to go along with the chicken. Southern spicy. I don't know. It's not really spicy. I'll move this out a bit. Believe it or not, I have this shit plugged all the way into the bathroom. I shall be right back. Be right there. You taste it? Like true sweets, I did eat. So true sweats, I'd eat a work boot if it was deep fried in bacon dripping. A samurai can't cut on an empty stomach. That's because Carl bacon goes good with everything. Ooh, bacon. Okay, now you made me want to. Okay. Y'all have given me the idea of bacon wrapped deep fried chicken. Look. But I used more seasonings in this batch than I did in the first one. With my Dr. Pepper. Now, let's see how well this turned out. Oh, God. Kevin Bacon movie. Bacon bits in the hush puppies. I do that with pancakes and waffles. This is so freaking delicious. Mm. Look at how juicy it is. Mm. Like I said at the beginning, if your flour is still Caucasian, you haven't put enough seasoning in it. Or better yet, grab the bottle of Cajun. Mm. Sorry for eating in front of y'all. This is making me hungry for fried chicken, and I just ate some. Got to go. Great live, Outlaw, and see everyone later. Night. See you, Alex. See you, Gargoyle. See you, Armored Sweatpants. See you, Carl. I might have said see you. I might have said see you twice to some of y'all. Thanks all of y'all for tuning in, and I hope you enjoyed the live stream. If you want to look back at the process of making this kind of improvised dinner, feel free to look back at the live stream. Yeah, my brain's not working. I got chicken in front of me. Bye.